What's up, guys? In this video I'm going to go over everything that you need in order to start your day trading journey. Alright, so it all depends on the route you want to go down, but obviously most beginners are now going down the route of prop firms instead of live accounts. And obviously the reason why is because the barrier to entry is much lower, even though they now changed the PDT rule. Alright, so I'm going to explain everything that you need to start in this video right here. So the first thing that you're going to need to start is TradingView. TradingView is where you're going to look at your charts, where you're going to get your technical analysis from, where you are going to spend 90% of your time. So what TradingView is it is a real-time tracking of all of the U.S. or really whatever you want stocks. You can do stocks, you can do Nvidia, you can do crypto. Like crypto is on here. You can do individual stocks as well. You can do even forex if you're a forex trader. USD, like so you can do forex as well. Anything you want is on here, okay? So anything that you want to track the price of is on TradingView. So that is the first thing you will need. When you are just first starting out, it is okay to use just the free version, but eventually you 100% need the premium version, okay? So the premium version is $60 a month, but every single Black Friday they do a 70% off deal, so it ends up being much cheaper than that. You could start down here, but I do recommend getting the premium. You don't really need the ultimate at all, but the premium or at least plus you can do. But that is something you'll need. And then the other thing you will need, I don't know if I can show it because it'll show my billing here. But I'm not gonna click any buttons. You will need real-time data as well, because if you do not have real-time data, everything that you see on this chart will be 15 minutes delayed. So when you go to execute, you will be looking at 15 minutes of past price action. And the nice thing about TradingView is TradingView has a paper trading feature. So that way you can paper trade right off TradingView in order to practice. But once you are done with that, the next thing you are going to need is what you are going to trade with. If you are trading with a personal account, you would need something called a broker. If you are looking to trade options, then you would use a options broker. Obviously, the starting one that most people use is an app called Robinhood. I do not recommend Robinhood if you are planning on day trading. If you're planning on swing trading, then it is no problem to use Robinhood. It is perfectly fine to use Robinhood. If you are planning on day trading, if you are planning on swing trading and not day trading, if you are day trading, a very um, user-friendly one that I recommend is Webull. Webull will very easily let you take your options trades, and that is where you're going to need to deposit your money. I'm not going to spend too much time on those because my guess is if you're coming into options or you're coming into day trading, sorry, you are looking to day trade futures on prop firms because it is the lowest risk for the highest reward when you don't have a whole lot of money. So there are plenty of options. I believe that Lucid trading is a great option. Is an absolutely great option. Top Step, oh, not Top Step X, that's their broker. Top Step has been around the longest. They are a great prop firm that you can use. Nope. They are a great prop firm you can use. I have personally taken out $15,000 in payouts with Top Step, so they are they're a great platform. Another great one is Tradeify. Tradeify is actually uh, my biggest prop account. I have over $23,000 in payouts with Tradeify. Take Profit Trader is another one. I have personally taken about $10,000 in payouts with Take Profit Trader. Um, let's see if I can go. I have personally taken out about $10,000 in payouts with Take Profit Trader. I don't have any accounts with them currently, but those are all great options. They are all good for different reasons. Take Profit has the best payout rules. Lucid Trading and Top Step are both very similar in terms of pricing and all that. I can do an entire video on prop firms and which prop firms are best and how you should use them if that is what you guys would like. But that is everything you're going to need. And then Tradevate is the account that you are going to use in order to execute on your prop firm, and then the prop firm will give you all that information and all that. All right. So those are the things that you will need in order to just start. Other things you will need is I recommend getting a proper education before you ever even take a trade. You find a strategy that looks like it works for you. If you could tell by my chart, I have lines. I have these white lines all over. So I trade supply and demand, and then I just trade the price action and reactions off those levels. Okay, most people that come into the market now are trading ICT. They're trading inverse fair value gaps as their entry system. While I do not like that at all, there are plenty of creators. So what you guys need to do is you guys need to find a creator that you resonate with and you like them. The way they see the market makes sense to you because that is all that matters. On my TikTok and on my YouTube Shorts and Instagram and all that, Ox Trades on all those platforms, I have explained how similar these strategies are to each other and how it really does not matter what strategy you're using as long as it works for you. Another thing I recommend, there are some great books on day trading. Trading in the Zone is one of them. Trading in the Zone is a great one. This is a psychology book because, believe it or not, this game that you are trying to get into will test every single thing and every single thought and every single insecurity that you did not even know you had. All right, so very important. But to be honest, that is about most of the tools you will need to just start getting into your day trading. You will need TradingView. You will need either a broker or a prop firm. You will need Tradevate, and you will need a proper day trading education. And those are the 4 biggest things. If you guys have any questions, if you guys want me to cover anything in my YouTube videos, I will be glad to make them. My goal is to make 3 long form videos every single week and upload 2 YouTube Shorts, TikToks, Instagram Reels, whatever, every single day. All right, so that's my goal. That is what I'm sticking to. And so if you guys have any questions, I am very, very, very open to making videos on those. But that is it for this one. See you guys in the next one.